I want to talk about purpose and some of the things that I've experienced. So, really living your purpose really happens when you use all of your energy and you have cleared all of your energy and you're not using it for other things that are either automatic or habitual. So once you have focused your energy and it's clear of, like, if you focus on this creation that you want to create and these other thoughts come, or I need to watch a movie, or like all of these things are just other avenues for the energy to go in ways that is not what you at least said that you wanted. That's also one of the things, like, you have to really know that this is what you want. Because if you somewhere inside of you have some part of you that actually, I'm just doing this to get status, then, and you are actually wanting deep within you, I'm talking really deep core, that you actually have something else in mind, like be a humanitarian or someone that actually works with people instead of being a realtor, let's say. And these are different ways to, like, satisfy the soul. And what I've experienced is that it wasn't until I managed to combine those two. For me, it was computers, marketing, and designing. I can do anything. It doesn't matter. I can figure it out. Making websites, making other people money, I can do it. Easy. But then there's this other part of me that wanted to help people. And one way that I managed to merge it somehow a little bit was that I used my marketing knowledge to at least help people in that field that I really wanted and cared about. And so I was then, and this is something that's happened years past. And so I've started going in the right direction of my soul's calling, I would say, because it's these two edges that are fitting together. That's how they represented in me. And it was this initial spark of really getting them even closer was when I created the holisticleaders.co, which was basically those two even more intertwined. Like, I'm more committed, and those two represent two aspects within me. Those two aspects that I've worked on harmonizing. And I can see evidence that things have harmonized because of the reflection that I'm receiving from what I'm creating and the response that I'm getting from things and people and energies around me. And I read that energy. So, and this is purpose. This is your soul's purpose. And it doesn't mean that it's like one thing and then it is like that for me when you have cleared enough so that they are more intertwined. That's what I feel I have done. And I feel like when you do that, it's just a continuation. It's a continuous flow of things and creations that can happen. That is your soul's purpose. And one time it can be one thing, and another time it can be something else. But that's when you're truly connected to you. As a former film editor, I'm playing around with just not cutting anything because I'm interested in authenticity, and I want this to be more an exploration of me and sharing my truth of who I am. And that is something that I have kept hidden. Like that feminine part, I've kept that hidden. The feminine part in me. And so that feminine part is basically the one that manifests, the one that creates, the one that births all these ideas. Like that holisticleaders.co idea, that was birthed from the masculine being in service to my feminine. And that feminine is the one that is connected to God energetically. And that feminine is the one that brings you the good ideas, that gets you continually moving in flow in your life for what you are meant to do here. And that only comes when those two are combined and cleared enough so that those two are in harmony first before you can try and combine them. But these things usually happen quite organically by just the energies of synchronistic events to help you to move upward in frequency. So I'm playing a little bit with just one take. I like that idea. And sometimes that means that you might see me say stupid things. Maybe I say some things that I actually wish that I cut out. And so that is my exploration of just, okay, I am going to let everything just be on display. And I think it's more fun that way. Because at least it's fun for me, because I get to push my limits, because I have certain resistance in terms of these things, because I do judge myself also. That is a thing that I'm working on less and less and less, right? That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to try and do something different, and I'm going to try and just explain and be as honest as I can in the moment. If there's interruptions, there is interruptions. So I want to share with you who I am and what this feminine creation, what is happening there for me. Right now, I'm receiving basically a full curriculum of how to go from being in confused frequencies, let's call it that, and to get clear so that you get to feel your light fully, and assisting people with that process. And also stage after that, which is to look at your own behaviors. These are different phases of the holistic optimizer that it's basically a very interactive journey. So this is what I am receiving, and then the third phase is basically where we start to connect. The second phase. I don't think I said the second phase. Second phase is when we start to look at our own behaviors and what we need to harmonize from our own lineage and things that seems to be a little bit more stuck in a way. So those things which can create a lot of change when you see which ones are in misalignment. And then the third phase, which is more to get your frequency high enough so that you can actually connect with your own version of what this is. Your own version of the, people call it higher self. I don't agree with higher because it is us. It is literally us, but just we're just aligning to a higher frequency. But if we call it the higher self, then it's always going to be higher no matter where we go up in frequency, so it's really important how we use words, because words are vibration and they are frequencies, and they align the body to certain frequency calibration. So what we say matter, not what we have determined, but yeah, of course, we have determined certain words mean certain things. So like you literally go to the dictionary and just figure out exactly what a word means, and then that's the frequency that you're calling in, literally based on words. So being cautious and being mindful of what words you use when you speak to yourself, very important. Okay, that was lesson number 1. Okay, so, and then the fourth phase is basically where you take what you have received and you start to give your gift to the world, as in form of what that feminine energy in you, whether you're masculine or feminine, we all have these energies inside of us. And that, I believe that's why this gender discussion has been kind of on the news or in the media, because people don't talk energy, so they think that it's, okay, they need to differentiate between now I'm talking about the energy. I can be an it in the energy because I feel like my feminine and masculine are quite intact, but I can still have a penis. My body can still have a penis. So those things are very important to distinguish, because then we know what we're talking about. Otherwise, we are talking from two different places, because you have the rationals that are looking at the body and just go, you're idiots. And then you have the ones that are identified with it, that is more, they're just going by what they feel and what they feel inside. And they feel the energies are like that. And that is right. They are absolutely accurate, because that's how they feel. And they can. Everyone does feel what these energies are. But they're talking about the energy. And those two groups of people just needs to know the difference, the different angles that those two are actually talking to and from. One is talking from the energy, the other one is talking from the physical manifested reality. And those are two different things. Okay, I think I got that. I think you got that. I get a bit excited sometimes when there's a thing, and I don't get excited. There's the energy that wants to really get a point across that gets excited. So it's literally just energy getting fueled by a certain topic. Okay. Where were we? Yes. So then, and then that's basically what my energy is birthing at this point, and that is the holistic optimizer, which is basically that whole process. So, and that's not something that is done really quick. So it's something that takes time and dedication to go through all of these things. And so that's why the holistic optimizer is only for someone that's really interested in doing really deep work, and it's not really for the ones that just wants the quick fix and all of the other things that, like just do a little breathing exercise and then you're done and just say kumbaya, or like, I'm making a little bit fun of it, but, and it's not meant like that. Actually, let me correct myself, because sometimes I can make fun of things that doesn't like right now I would edit this out, let's say, because I don't feel like it doesn't deserve that. So then I need to just, okay. So then I want to speak to that, because all of these modalities are very good in what they do, but it's really important that we know what they do and what their limitations are. So, and just that's what I am interested in. So I am really fond of a lot of different modalities, but I feel what this program is compared to other things is that it's very scientific. in the sense that it only follows energy. That's really the focus. And that's where I feel like we can make most change, both personally, in our business, in our relationships. Like once we see things from more of a holistic standpoint, all of our jobs are better, all of our relationships are better, we work better with ourselves because we choose different things that are a match to our own energy. But it is a prerequisite to know our own energy before anything. This is what is missing in the school systems, because we have to talk about the holistic way. We have to like really get the holistic way, because then we can, our jobs, the choices that we make for the future will be so much better, because they will actually take into the whole account. Because once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. Once you see the connections and like, so that means that if I do this, then that affects this. Oh, yeah. You've been infecting that the entire time. Oh. So you mean I have to change my reality inside for me to see something else outside? Yeah. That's it. And that is what I'm passionate about, because I'm passionate about people coming in and living their soul mission here. Like I'm really passionate about that. And because I'm so passionate, and because those two energies are aligned, I just get ideas after ideas and inspiration. And so it's building and it's brewing, and it is waiting for the first members. So far, this is a very new creation, and I just a couple of days ago put up the website, which is holisticoptimizer.com. And there you can book a meeting directly with me, and then I will talk to you directly. So right now it's only me, but I can feel that this is a big movement that wants to be birthed. And so whoever feels the call, this is definitely the time to get on board, because this is going to be very special. Because not only will you be the first to join me on something that is truly life-changing. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm going to share with you what I know and how I got here. Because I can feel them, and I'm working it. I'm not perfect, but it is a game. It's a frequency game. So once you've mastered that, wow, life becomes so much fun. It's like you've never lived before. That's literally what I felt. So if you're interested in that, there's a link in the description. And also, you can also obviously sign up to the newsletter, which I am very grateful for. Some of you have already done that. I'm still working on the content. So right now, this is just a placeholder. I'm collecting emails. And please verify your email, so that you make sure that the ones that we do send out, you actually do receive them. So that's like after you click, you should get an email, and you have to verify. And then once you're verified, then you should get those in your email account. And if it reaches spam for some reason, just mark it as okay. And then you make sure that you get to stay in touch with what's really going on here. Other than YouTube, obviously, but that's a way you can get a little bit more involved in the things and the plans. And I have so many plans, and obviously I need helpers, and unfortunately I need to know, and I want to work with people that are actually of like-minded, very like-minded, that can actually see this. And so there's definitely job opportunities after training. That's really what I'm trying to say here, because this is a huge project, and I'm looking forward to connecting with the people that feel really truly resonant with this material. Okay, that's what I wanted to share, and just that is how you live your calling. Like, you have to go through those stages, and you can easily figure this out. You don't have to go to the holistic optimizer. But the one benefit of doing that is you get someone that has been through it, that actually have walked it, and not just thought about it, or, oh yeah, the universe just led me through it and now I'm here. But there needs to be consciousness of what's going on, because that's when you and we and us and all of us get to create, because then we know what we're doing. That's the whole point. We have to know the manual. Like, this is the manual for how to work with energy. So this is the stuff that Nikola Tesla has talked about, I'm sure. But this is like the meat of it. And the only reason why I can speak of it is because I feel it. I see it. I see it literally like I'm reading a book. But obviously the person needs to be open. Like, it's a it's a whole thing. So that's what I wanted to share. And please let me know in the comment if it's something that I said that didn't make sense, if it's something that you want me to explore more about. Please let me know, and let's just continue the conversation, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao. Oh yeah, thank you so much for all the comments up until now, all the new subscribers. Welcome so much. I am very grateful to be on this journey, and I am very, very grateful to have your guys's that you see what I'm doing, because that just means that to me, that means that my light and what I have been through and the way that I share is touching someone. So your comments, it really just there is an energy exchange in that. I want you to know. So I am opening up to you guys, and you are also opening up to me energetically. There is an opening going on there, and I'm really grateful. And I've felt you. I want to say also that I felt you guys come into my life. Actually, over the last few days now, there's been a big influx of comments. Like, I think it was 1 or 2 videos that just suddenly took off a little bit, and then I could literally feel it also. Like, I could feel beings kind of greeting me in the energy realm. So know that we are connected in that way. Like, the more that you follow and engage with my material, the more you align also to this energy and this way of being. So you get more of it in your life. Everything is frequency. So when you hear someone speak and it resonates, you get more of that. Okay. So thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. For real this time. Okay. Ciao.